What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the MMA Fast. Today, let's get started with Michael Chandler reacts to Conor McGregor return, sees future fight in the UFC or not. Michael Chandler is happy to see Conor McGregor return at UFC 329, even if he's not the one standing on the other side of the octagon. Chandler and McGregor were scheduled to fight each other at UFC 303 in July 2024, before the Notorious pulled out with a toe injury. It's funny, man. Me versus Conor, whether it was the Ultimate Fighter in the lead-up, then the actual training camp, then the pull out of the fight and the possible rebooking, this whole thing has been an up and down soap opera for the better part of a couple years. As big as it was, as entrenched as I was into it, I just feel like I'm a million miles away now. I don't really have any emotions about it, and maybe it's because obviously I'm focused on Mauricio Ruffy at the White House. But man, I wish Conor well. The sport is a better place when Conor McGregor is training and on his way back. Max got the nod. We'll get to see them compete here. It's only 5 weeks away. I'll be there cage side watching, very interested in how that fight goes. Whether me and Conor fight in the UFC or not, Conor and I will compete against each other at some point, in some venue, somewhere, somehow, some way. The story is there, the animosity is there, but also the mutual respect is already there. It's got all the makings of a blockbuster. So if it happens down the line, it happens down the line. But I wish him well, and it's good to hear, obviously. I know they wanted that fight. I wanted the fight. Obviously, the UFC had different plans, and the UFC has every right to make whatever fight they want to make. So, here we are. Alex Pereira opens up on his move to UFC's heavyweight division. UFC star Alex Pereira has opened up on his decision to make the jump up to the promotion's heavyweight division. In a recent interview, Pereira spoke in more detail about his move to heavyweight, why it's happening now, and what he expects his weight to be. Well, I think the right moment is now. At certain points before, but I don't really remember when we could have moved up to heavyweight, but it would have felt a bit forced. Not now. Now it's happening very naturally, in a perfect fight. This fight was supposed to happen earlier, at the first event of the year, but for a few reasons it didn't happen. And now this has become a big moment. Around 242 pounds. Not too heavy. I was heavier before though. I got up to 258 pounds, and then I gradually started cutting back down. Will Ilia Topuria fight Islam Makhachev after UFC White House? Ilia Topuria recently opened up about his future plans as an MMA fighter in the UFC and addressed chasing the three-division champion dream. Topuria is set to face Justin Gaethje in a lightweight title fight in the main event of the UFC White House card on June 14th. Having conquered the featherweight and lightweight divisions, Topuria now has his sights on becoming a three-division champion and wants to face welterweight King Islam Makhachev after the Gaethje fight. I want to collect the third belt. Everyone knows that. After this fight, if the UFC wants to give me the opportunity to go up to the welterweight division and fight against the current champion Islam Makhachev, I will be very happy. Why not? If you don't take risks, there's no champagne. Justin Gaethje gets honest about being the underdog against Ilia Topuria at UFC White House. Justin Gaethje recently shared his thoughts on being the underdog against Ilia Topuria ahead of their upcoming clash. I love it. For one, my style of fighting is so special that, in a way, people just don't understand what's going on. There's no reason. I've had 15 fights in the UFC. I think I've been the underdog 13 times. I've won 10 of those fights. So this has happened every time. Why? I don't know. This one, specifically, I understand. He knocked out Max Holloway. Max Holloway knocked me out. He knocked out Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira finished me. So it makes perfect sense. But it's 25 minutes in time. I get to control my destiny, and what an opportunity.